Yeah. I've been on the West Coast with the best smoke, trying to get my money right. Then I turn my TV on and something ain't feeling right. Hold up, niggas dying every night, bullets flying left and right. Rest in peace to the young niggas that keep dying for the time. Hold up, the niggas ain't speaking on it. I love my city, so I'm speaking on it. I ain't being quiet while these young niggas ride. I ain't trying to get them more condolence. If you really gave a fuck about your city, then you would do something. Just cause you keep you a 30 in your clip don't make you a killer. You ain't shit without extending those. You niggas never been 10 toes down. I'm tired of all the faking and the flexing. It's time you niggas exposed now. It's time you getting exposed. This year's time niggas getting exposed. It's time you getting exposed. This year's time niggas getting exposed. I stayed down till I came up. One and never change up. All my niggas 10 toes down. All my niggas 10 toes down. They stay down till they came up. Cause real niggas don't change up. You niggas got it twisted. Just cause I pray for my city don't mean I didn't used to tear it up. I ain't really been saying much, cause I've been trying to get my paper up. I just cannot sit in silence while they terrorize us with violence. A lot of this shit wouldn't happen if more of our leaders were silent. You ain't shit without extending those. You niggas never been 10 toes down. I'm tired of all the faking and the flexing. It's time you niggas exposed now. It's time you getting exposed. This year's time niggas getting exposed. It's time you getting exposed. This year's time niggas getting exposed. You ain't shit without extending those. You niggas never been 10 toes down. I'm tired of all the faking and the flexing. It's time you getting exposed now. It's time you getting exposed. This year's time niggas getting exposed. It's time you getting exposed. This year's time niggas getting exposed.
To win, we know about saving money. You tell me you trying to spend that blood on it. Sweat, tears, you put that love on it. Your best years was just a dumb moment. You tired of going hungry. Can't deal with fake making your life lonely. Your lack of faith that left your soul bony. But you gon' work and you gon' strive. Do what it takes to survive. What is truth? What is a lie? You know that war's inside. Some get draped into the fake. They don't know what to decide. Wrong choice meet your demise. Keep that between you and I. You realize some people you gon' let go. You visualize the things you need to feed your soul is on the rise. They not gon' wanna let you go, but it's alright. It's cool to bury what's gon' grow. Went from wrong to the right and to the dark to the light. It was a hell of a fight. You give it all your might. Gotta hold on tight and you stay strong and precise. You fight the war that's inside, cause it might change your life. From wrong to the right and to the dark from the light. It was a hell of a fight. You give it all your might. You just hold on tight and you stay strong and precise. You fight the war that's inside, cause it might change your life. I ain't the person that I used to be. So what I do today ain't things that you used to see. Stay the same, no, things change usually. Some folk I may know might get reintroduced to me. Yeah, I ain't the person that I used to be. So what I do today ain't things that you used to see. Stay the same, no, things change usually. Some folk I may know might get reintroduced to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be stressing on the dumb shit, cause God is gonna make a way. Just keep going and keep your faith. so you can win this race called life, yeah, yeah. This race called life. This race called life, yeah, yeah. Race called life. Yeah, 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 yeah. Grinding, girl, I know that I'm gon' get it. I just gotta have vision. Keep faith and be humble. Have some patience with it. I've been A1 since day one. Always on my job. I've never been a fight. Never had to steal and rob. Cause I do good business. I'm too good with it. And even though I'm on this road, I'm still daddy to my children. You know I do good with them. And don't like being missing. But I hate when my bills are thicker and my pockets get thinner. But I can't stress up on the dumb shit. Cause God is gonna make a way. I keep going and keep my faith in my face, so I can win this race called life. This race called life. I'm just trying to win this race called life. This race called life. This race called life, yeah. Race called life. I'm just trying to win this race called life, yeah, yeah. I keep on running in this race called life, yeah, yeah. I won't come in last place in life, no. So I'm just trying to win this race called life. This race called life. Girl, I just gotta win this race called life. This race called life. Just gotta win this race called life.
Yes. Peace, Titan family. Mic check. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me, Chisad?
Yep. Loud and clear.
Welcome back to the Coliseum of Arguments. This is the preliminary face-off tonight. We have a clash of worldviews about to go down. In one corner, we have Chisad, the Hebrew scholar, scriptures loaded, history on deck, ready to defend the text. And in the other corner tonight, we've got Humble Mystic, the naturalist, science in the holster, reason in the chamber, coming to test every claim. This isn't personal. This is intellectual warfare. 2 minds, 2 frameworks, 1 stage. And tonight we pick the topic and the date for the official debate. You 2 gentlemen have the floor. You know what to do.
What up? I'm pretty sure we already have a topic. Now I don't know if the brother Kazak gonna want to stay with the topic by the end of this conversation.
Your mic is a little muffled.
You said, why is that?
That's better. Your mic was a little muffled for a
second. My bad. But I don't know if he's gonna want to stay with the same topic by the end of this face off. But for right now, the topic is the Canaanite El the same God as the God as the biblical God Yahweh? And I am standing on the stance that they are the same God. And hey, we got it. Like I said before, man, it's levels to this. Because I'm gonna have to step up and show up.
Con, can I be heard?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Your mic is good, loud and clear.
Yeah, I just want to say peace and blessings to everyone that's out there, man. I give all praise to the Most High. This is gonna be easy, and as it always is. This the third time I'm gonna have this debate, and I see they don't learn. Like they don't learn. They come with the same arguments. They come with the same stuff that's already been defeated. So he think he can do something different than the last two opponents that got smacked down. So man, I see I gotta lay the 5-knuckle shuffle on my brother and teach him a couple things, man. I just hope he take the L very well, man, because he ain't take all the other L's well. You see, he came right over here and act like he ain't been losing. So, I'm just let him know, man. You're not ready, brother. And they trying to tell you ain't ready, but I see you don't take heed to warnings. So you're gonna have to learn the hard way.
Woo! Coming with some heat. So you accept that title? That's what we sticking with?
Yeah, we sticking with the original title.
Okay, what's the title again? Humble Mystic, run it down to me. I didn't think that was gonna be that fast.
The original title is the Canaanite God El, the biblical God Yahweh. Are they the same God? And so I don't want to just let's just not mask it up as if this is the same debate. Is this a similar debate than what he had from the previous two? Yeah. But there's some major differences in this debate that y'all have seen him go into. Like I said, look, he won't have to step it up in this one. The first major difference between him and King J is they was debating El alone with Asa and Kai. They were debating who had the supreme rulership, right? We are debating if these two gods in the biblical text are the same God or are they different gods, right? Now, I've seen, and if y'all go back and watch, y'all will also see where the brother Kazad take the same stance in both of those debates, where he was easily able to prove that those were the same gods. But now he seems to think that he's so good at this that he can say, you know what, I'm gonna go on the opposite side. And he even dared to say, well, I'm going opposite side, I'm gonna bring the same slides. And so, listen, I want to see if he can do it. I want to see if he's gonna actually be able to come up here and show that El Elyon is not a personal name, right? That God didn't come to Abraham as El Shaddai. That God didn't tell Moses, right, that he came to Abraham as El Shaddai, and by Yahweh, he was not known to them. But he only revealed that to Moses. So if you saying El Shaddai and Yahweh are two different gods, then why would your Bible, right, contradict you and say they're the same God? So he gonna have a lot to answer. That definitely coming into this face off as we get into it, and definitely coming up for that debate. He gonna have a lot to answer for.
Yeah, the fact that you think in that debate that I was proving that the Canaanite God El is the same God as Yahweh, it shows you don't pay attention. And two, King J was arguing the same thing as you. Yeah, also, see, look, I'm gonna tell you, look. King J is a flip-flopper. 1 minute he'll say one thing, and the next minute he'll say the next. King J had like a merger argument between you two. King J had an argument that Yahweh was a son of El, but that he also was merged with El. Like it, and you also got the same stupid kind of argument. So the fact that you actually think that I was arguing that they are the same God shows that you don't pay attention. But I see you don't take listen to warning. So as the people know, I'm very famous for grabbing the audio. So Humble Mystic, I want you to listen to this because they already tried to tell you, and you really just don't listen. Listen, brother.
All right, what they say?
I mean, it's been stated already in the Hebrew Bible. There's a common noun that can function as a proper noun, El, and that common noun is not limited to a reference to the proper name, proper noun usage in the Canaanite text.
So he already tried to warn you that the research it's like you already setting yourself up for a knockout and you don't know it because you didn't fact check and research this stuff.
So the issue that you have, so here's the issue that Brother Kassab be having in these little topics that he be thinking he be winning it, right? Number one, he try to conflate the fact that every time you see the word El or El Shaddai in the Bible, he try to render it off as a title, knowing that's not what the scholastic consensus is. We know that's not even what the biblical consensus is. And so he tries to say that, oh, well, the El there just means a generic God. It don't come from nowhere else. Everybody was using God. But again, he got to hold up this lie. Let me cam up. He got to hold up this lie. And the reason he got to hold up this lie is because he got to stand on the fact that the Israelites was not Canaanites, which we know archaeologically they were. We know anthropologically they were. We know archaeologically they were. We know culturally they were. We know they were Canaanites. And so he got to hold up this lie that they was not Canaanites. But what I'm going to show that when we go back in history and we see when they were Canaanites, we saw them worshiping this God El. Hence, why they got the God El in their name. Their name is not Israel. Their name is Israel. What does that, what do Israel mean, Kazad? Y'all see that? See? So we know that we can't play this title personal. We know even the name Israel encompasses the God El. They'll just say, well, that's a title of Yahweh. Well, we can say it's a title of Yahweh, but we know Yahweh is El. We know that. We know the Bible don't make no distinction between the two. And when we try to make a distinction between the two in the Bible, we know we got the brothers like Kazai, we got the brothers like the Yaraz that goes out there and say, oh no, Deuteronomy 32, he giving himself that portion. He giving himself that portion. So now my question is, if El is giving himself the portion of Deuteronomy 32, then how are you saying that El and Yahweh are not the same God when we see it right there in the text? See, this the problem this the issue he gonna have to face within that debate. He gonna have to wrestle with his faith. He gonna either have to concede to the debate, right, and stand on his Bible, or he gonna have to throw all that in the trash and go against his Bible. Because even in his Bible, it talks about El Shaddai. Abraham didn't know no Yahweh. Abraham knew El Shaddai. God told Moses, Abraham knew El Shaddai. He didn't say Abraham worshiped El Shaddai and El Shaddai was a different God than me, Yahweh. No, he said they knew me as El Shaddai, but I'm making myself known to you as Yahweh.
You done?
So now he gotta prove, the burden of proof for him to prove that these gods that we're talking about in this Bible are not the same. And he also gotta prove, he also gotta prove that this El, when we're mentioning this El in this Bible, that don't come from the Canaanite God, which we know it do. Go ahead, I land my plane.
Thank you. Easy work. And can you share my screen real quick? I don't even know why. I shouldn't even do this, but okay, easy work. So he asked me, what does Israel mean, right? It's very simple. He exalted or he prevails with God. Very simple. That's literally what his name literally means, right? And for you that really, I know he don't read Hebrew. This is very simple. The Jod is acting as a prefix, meaning he. The shar part is exalted or prevails. The part that he keeps saying is pronounced as El in the Hebrew right here at the end is the word God. So the very simple question is who is Abraham's God? I just won't I don't even know why I do this with people, but I don't even know why. I want you to read this for me, Humble, if you can, really quickly. You know what? Let me do something so we can remove so we won't. I want you to read and break down this sentence right here for me, if you can.
You read it. Why I gotta read it? You know what it is.
You know, you talked about Abraham and who's Abraham's God and so forth and so on. So can you read the sentence, please?
I mean, we clearly see El right here, and we also see we see Yah right here. We see El right there. So we clearly see. I know. I'm learned enough to know the letters.
Man, I ain't asked you what the
He
letters.
tried to play. He tried to play as if
Man,
I
read
know the symbols of the names. I wouldn't say that I'm skilled enough to read this whole thing. But I'm skilled enough to know what alignment look like. I'm skilled enough to know what a race look like. I'm skilled enough to know what a yod look like, right? I'm skilled enough sometimes. This diacritical mark make this aleph right here makes a sound. So right here, the aleph don't make a sound. Right here, the aleph make a sound. I'm explaining to you my level of understanding the Hebrew language.
So you don't have a level of understanding.
No. Don't do that. No,
these are bro. This ain't even hard. These are simple words.
No. So you know what I do. So now I would be disingenuous if I just screenshot it and just tell you, hey, yo, can you translate this and tell me what this means?
I can.
Go ahead. That's why I just asked you to do it. That's why I just asked you to do it.
You'll get into the debate. I'm not gonna kill you before the debate, bro. Like that's messing up the debate. I just let you know.
Now he shared his screen. And let me share my screen.
You're not ready. You're not.
Now let me share my screen.
You're not ready.
I knew he was going to come and try to screen shares, right? I knew
you're not ready.
Screen shares, right? Now, why was I asking Brother Kazad about the term El, right? So. The term El, linguistic structure, the El plus epithet constructional functions as a proper divine name across the Ugarit, Phoenician, and let me highlight this so I can. What that say? The Hebrew Bible. Oh my gosh, I need some bombs on that one right there. So everything he just pulled up was null and void because we know that the Hebrew Bible uses the word El for a proper divine name. Now, I'm not saying this. This is not the words of Humble Mystic. This is the words of Frank Moore Cross. Frank Moore Cross, right, in his book, Canaanite Myth and Hebrew Epic, that states that these personal designations of the high god El are not generic descriptors. So now here he come trying to make these generic descriptions when I'm talking about I am El Shaddai. When we get into Genesis 17:1, we know El Shaddai is a personal divine name. That's not a generic description, right? So let's get into the extra biblical parallels. El Elyon appears in the Phoenician and Aramaic inscriptions as El title El Am, and is attested in Northwest Semitic context as El the Everlasting. El Shaddai lacks direct epithet attest to him, but it is widely analyzed by Mark S. Smith, the original of the Bible monotheism, and John Day Yahweh and the gods and goddesses of Canaan, as El is an epithet possibly connotating El as the mountain or El the Almighty, right? So now, Hebrew grammar and lexicon, right? Now, here's why I don't need to personally know Hebrew, because we got people, we got linguists out there that know Hebrew, right? So we can see, okay, well, what do they say about this, right? So they say classify these as proper divine names, not as appellatives. The grammar treats them as nominatives and self-identification formula, e.g. Anoki El Shaddai, Genesis 17:1, identical to the Ugaritic. Hold on. So it's not only a personal name in the Bible, but it's how do we know it's a personal name in the Bible? Because it's also a personal name in the Ugaritic, the same in the Ugaritic, right? El Shaddai 17:1 in the Ugaritic, divine speech patterns. Biblical uses it as names. The Bible deploys. You know what's so crazy? I'm gonna stop right here, man, because and this not even what I got bringing to the debate. This is just something I came for just right now. He can't even deal with that, right? So why are you saying, I'm gonna land my plane with this? So why are you trying to convince us that these are titles when all of the scholastic consensus understand that these were personal names in these verses?
You definitely need to stop. You said I would stop right there. You definitely need to stop because you're embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing yourself. Yeah. You need to rewind and take all that shit back. You know, Asar Khan tried to do the same thing, right? You know, he tried to pull up the same thing, right? You know, you tried to pull up Exodus 6:3. They did not know me as Yahweh. You know, he tried that, right? This is why it's important to be able to read, understand Hebrew, to have a basic understanding. Oh my God. Yeah. So if I was to actually listen to this, look, hold on. Because like I said, bro, I don't know why I do this. Hold on. Let me go back a little bit. Let me pull up my slides real quick, man. I'm not gonna go into it, but let me just show y'all something real quick. Let me show y'all something real quick. Let me go down because I got specific. You know, I told y'all I already fought these topics before, you know. So let me get into this.
Hey, you gotta bring that heat, man. You gotta bring that heat. We can't be stalling. Come on now, you gotta come prepared. What you doing?
You're not ready.
You gotta bring that heat.
Let me share my screen. So if you see my screen right there, bro, ain't nobody worry about him. He think him bringing up El Elyon and El Shaddai
it went away. It went away.
I know. I took it down. I took it down for a purpose.
Okay.
I took it down for a purpose. I just wanted to let the people know. You finna get smoked. Like, you not ready.
So let me ask you a question, Brody. All right. So if I'm about to get smoked, go ahead.
You went for a minute. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So he don't know. I already dealt with these topics. So you talking about some El Elyon and stuff. You must not got the memo, bro. You and this is why I asked you simply to read that text, because you already, once you'd have read that text, you would have committed suicide, bro. You would have took your own head off. So let me start. Let me listen to yourself, because I don't even think you know what you're talking about. So let you hear yourself real quick. I don't think that's the same God.
All right, bet. I take the day out of same. I like that debate right there.
So you gonna pull up actually primaries, right?
Of course I am.
You gonna pull up primary and say I was the son of El.
Of course I am.
So I want y'all to pay attention. He said, "Of course I am." I asked him, "You gonna pull up a primary that says Yahweh is the son of El?" So he don't even know what he's talking about. So is he El or is he the son of El? Which one is it? Damn, is he the father? Is he the son? Which one?
None of that. So the title of the debate, see, look, he trying to move the goalpost. Like, again, Brody, you in a different league now. So the title of the debate is the Canaanite God El the same God as the biblical God Yahweh? We ain't talking about no sons. We ain't talking about no 70 sons. We ain't talking about no Kuntalita Druid. We ain't talking about none of that. We talking about if Elohim in Genesis 1:1 is the same God as the God in Exodus 3:6 or 6:3. That's what we talking about. So all of that, see, he got to stay on top. So I told y'all, and he doing this because he know the moment he say they not the same God, he going against his religious beliefs. So he got to concede that the God in Genesis 1:1 is the same God that's in Genesis 6, that's in Exodus 6:3. And if they are the same God, because we know the God in Genesis 1:1, who he traced back to? He traced back to that Canaanite God El. See, that's what he trying to run away from. And no, ain't no running over here, Kazad. I'm holding your feet to the fire. You know how I get down. So now, are you, or do I have on record you saying that the God in Genesis 1:1, are they separate or the same? The God in Genesis 1:1 and God in Exodus 6:3. Are they the same God or are they different gods?
Hey, brother, the Baltimore little slide trick don't work on me. We all just see you duck that question because you know you just lost the debate. First, you said he was a son of God. Thank you. First, you said he was a son of El. Now he's El. You don't even know what you're talking about. I told you which one. I asked you which one is he. Pick one. You contradicted yourself, and you ain't even getting the ring yet. This.
You gonna answer the question,
bro?
You gonna answer the question?
Anyway, so like I said, hey man, this brother gonna find out in the debate. He not ready. He not ready.
Listen. He gonna try and hold his faith intact. He gonna dance all around these questions. I promise you.
Listen.
All around these questions in this debate.
Hey, brother, you better take advice from the guys in the chat. Listen, King J told you don't do it. King J said don't do it. Listen. Look, they said I caught that. You think you ready and you're not out. You said he's the son of God. You said you're gonna show a primary in the debate. I want to see that. Then you turn around and say he's merged with El. Which one is it?
I'm most definitely gonna show it. Listen, y'all see how he keep trying to dance around this debate. Hold on, let me cam up again. Y'all see, number one, y'all see how he avoided the question. He not gonna answer, is the God in Genesis 1:1 the same as the God in Exodus 6:3? He not gonna answer that question. Also, y'all see how he keep trying to avoid what the actual debate is. He trying to jump to all this other stuff. The debate is the Canaanite God El the same God as the biblical God Yahweh? Now, the moment he answers the question I asked him, right, depending on if you're going to answer it genuinely or not, the moment he answers that is the moment we determine, well, we already determined he's going to lose because he's a Hebrew. So by default, whatever he said out his mouth, he got to believe they the same God. So he already rocking with me. But, you know, just in case he tried to throw the flim, oh, no, they not the same God, we already know that the God El in Genesis 1:1 is connected to that Canaanite El. And that's where he's going to have issues with fighting tonight. That's what you're going to have to deal with. And that's where he's going to run around all night and in the debate. He's going to run around that topic. Is the Israelites or the proto, you know how they like to say the word proto. It's the word proto, it's the proto-Israelites, Canaanites. He gonna no, they not. We had our own stuff. Da, da, da. But when we go on the archaeological records, we don't see that. Right? When we go inside of their text, we don't see they had their own gods. They didn't have Yahweh from the beginning. We know they didn't have Yahweh from the beginning. They had El. And so he's trying to dress it up as we always had Yahweh. No, y'all didn't. Because if y'all always had Yahweh, then the name El wouldn't even be associated with y'all. Your name will be Israel, not Israel. See, these are the facts that he's dancing around, y'all. These are the facts, and he ain't even bringing no sources. He want to jump off into, are we talking about the 70 sons? We ain't talking about none of that. We talking about right here is these two gods the same. All that other flim flam stuff, we ain't here with it. So now answer the question, Kazad.
All right, you done? He don't even realize he going against his stance in the debate. His stance is that they is the same in the debate, but yet you say he's one of the sons. Which one is it, bro? You don't even get it. It's like anyway, he keep asking this dumb question. Listen. I've stated it multiple times to you. No, and this is why I asked him to pull up the Hebrew, because I know he don't read Hebrew. So you know what? This is what I wanted to ask you, because you keep saying dunking the Ugaritic thing. Give me the date for the Ugaritic text with the whole bio-cycle. Give me the date. Since you really want to throw away the debate, talk about it. When's the date for the Ugaritic text? I'll wait. Why you Googling?
I don't gotta Google. I'm sitting here chilling, Brody. I didn't even know I was off me. I'm sitting here smoking. I don't gotta Google and whatnot. You said what's the date of the Ugaritic text? The Ugaritic text, I would say what? 13th, 14th century BCE.
You think so? You said 14?
Yeah, 14th, 13th century BCE.
So the Ugaritic text is towards the end of the late Bronze Age. It's around 1300 or around 11. It's towards the end of the late Bronze Age. It's when it's coming towards the Iron Age. So no, ain't no right. 1400 is not the end of the late Bronze Age.
I said 1300 BCE. Yes, that's the same century. See, you don't know. Here's the thing with these guys. Hold on, time out.
When you say 13,
because I had to smash my man. Hold on one second. I had to smash my man Capone on this same thing. Y'all
hey, you know I'll let you finish that, right? You know
I'll land my plane. I'll get you after. Go ahead.
I'll let you finish, right? Thank you. So he keep talking about this bio-cycle. He know that's the late Bronze Age. That's a late towards the end of the late Bronze Age text. Towards the end, remind you that, right? So he gonna keep on trying to input the Ugaritic text, the Ugaritic El, into cultures that are contemporary and older than them. This the nonsense in the history that he want to keep making up. He don't understand that everyone else already tried this. Do you want me to start pulling? You know what? I see. Go ahead, talk real quick, man. Because I see you don't learn.
So again, I had to smash my man Capone. Shout out to my man Capone, but I had to smash my man Capone on this too. The issue that this brother had, and again, he gotta hold this stance because the moment he conceded to the Israelites or the proto-Israelites being Canaanites, he done lost. Which we know the proto-Israelites are Canaanites. He's talking about some, they preceded the Canaanites. Ain't no goddamn body precede. My bad for the profanity. How they precede the Canaanites?
You done?
No. But
I did want to finish.
I'm gonna land my plane with this. I got you. When he was talking now, the reason I pointed out the timeline thing, is because he don't realize that we just said the same thing. Right now, when we are dating these Ugaritic texts, these Qumran inscriptions, there's gaps, right? So they talk about 1347 to 15. So the actual numbers, of course, we go bing. But when we're talking about the 13th century, 14th century, we're talking about the same time period. I don't know if he know that or not. So the fact that he comes off like, oh, yeah, see, the late Bronze Age, duh. We know that's the late Bronze Age. Do we know what century that is, though? Right? You're acting like the date and the century are different. So when we're talking about these things, man, the fact that he's going to have to show, he's going to have to go against his own faith to show that these are different gods. And also, man, listen, I'm laying my plane. I want you to get to that question, Kazad. Man, why you keep ducking that question, bro? Is the God in Genesis and the God in Exodus the same God?
Con, you done? Thank you. So once again, I see you don't listen. Listen, you want to keep talking about El in the Ugaritic text. The Baal cycle, the cycle that he keep talking about, right? That is dated to the end of the late Bronze Age, around from like when they say 1300, they talking about from 1299 going down to about 1100, right? This is talking about the towards the Ramesses period. That's when that text is produced. When he first said the 15th, 14th century.
Ain't nobody say no 15, 14th.
You did it? Oh
no,
my God.
I said 13th, 14th century.
Oh, okay, you didn't say, you might not, you said 15. Okay, 13, 14. When he talking about 14, that's 100 years. He all in the wrong time, in the time frame, right? So 100 years early, you've been 100 years early. It's not the wrong time frame. Thank you. Anyway, so I asked him specifically, cultures that are contemporary with Ugarit. He didn't listen. He said Canaanites. It's cultures contemporary with Ugarit. But you know what? This is getting actually into the debate. Like, you asking me and you want me to respond to debate questions that just giving you, like, we might as well not hold off the debate. We might as well debate right here if you're gonna ask me stuff like that. You want to just get into it, we can get into it. Like King J already said, I beat you up enough. Like, you're not ready. You're not. I could tell that you're new to these arguments. I was finna play the audio, but you know what? No, I'm finna play the audio because I'm gonna let you learn from your predecessor. Hold on.
You are correct in saying the earliest account.
Listen to your predecessor, somebody that already stepped in the ring before you, bro. Listen to your predecessor.
You are correct in saying the earliest accounts in those pantheons don't show the deity El. They don't.
So I'm trying to tell you, go. Your name Humble. You ever heard that? Y'all remember Kendrick Lamar? Y'all remember?
Listen.
Sit down. Be humble.
Listen.
Sit down.
Listen. Right.
Hey,
let him know,
go
Troy.
sit
Let him
down.
know. King J still hurt. It's okay, though. It's okay. King J still hurt. But again, I mean, listen, we can even step away from the question. Of course, we know he's going to step away from the question. He don't want to deal with that. But I mean, again, he's gonna filibuster all of this. Like, you see, he's trying to do all of this not to deal with the topic at hand, not to deal with he's. Oh yeah, and listen, he told me. He said, man, I even bring the same slides, or I even bring the same presentations I brought against them niggas against you. With Kazad still is feel so here's the thing, right? His ego is in a way. He just want to debate now. What he still failed to realize is not only Humble, not only accredited scholars, but the Bible itself say that these are the same gods. It does not distinguish El Shaddai from Yahweh. In the Bible, El Shaddai is Yahweh. Now he's trying. Well, you say now he's saying the 70 sons. Now he ain't trying to deal with none of that. Because what did I keep saying throughout this whole face-off? It ain't about none of that. It's the Canaanite God El, the same God is the biblical God Yahweh. That's what it's about. And so he can sit up here and filibuster and say we went through this and we did that, and he can play all the clips he wanted. Bro, none of that ain't helping him when it comes to this debate. None of it. because he ain't got it. And again, this thing ain't got. Let's throw all the academia stuff out the window, right? He don't even got his own Bible to stand on. Where he gonna go? Where he gonna go? He can't go. He can't do nothing but agree with me. Because if this was a strict biblical debate, he'd already lost. And see, that's the thing about, you know, these hyenas, right? These pretend, these ego muffins, right? They think, oh, I'm gonna hop out there. Boy, you don't know there's a brick coming for you, boy. So you gotta watch the track. The track was set in the beginning. I already know what his favorite debates is. Oh, I'm gonna turn down with this Yahweh stuff. I'm gonna let them know that Yahweh been here and it wasn't no L in there. I already knew that.
Wait,
So
I got a question now. I got a question.
Go ahead, brother A1.
So, you already had this debate before? I'm about to spoil your fun, humble. You about to be mad. You already had this debate title before? Because let's do something fresh, man. If it's already been done, man. You know, see what else you could come up with. This is the face-off. Nothing's been locked in yet. You know, ask each other some questions. See if there's some other points of contention anywhere else. Did you have any backup topics just in case?
Can you hear me?
Go ahead, do y'all thing though. If that's what you want to take them down, though. But pause. Go ahead.
Not this exact wording, but I didn't have debates that's very exact similar. Like he's trying to take their arguments and switch it a little bit. Like they bring the same stuff. Like how he brought the Kuntalita drug. They already done brought that as evidence. Like I didn't already beat them up on that. Like it's like they're bringing the same arguments. You get what I'm saying? So, and he keep mentioning the biblical text. I'm like, bro. Every time you mention the biblical text, you gonna get beat up. Like it don't make sense. So you keep mentioning the biblical text. Deal with this biblical text right here. I ain't gonna bring up the Hebrew because I know you can't deal with that. Just deal with the text itself. Here, let me share my screen, please. Yeah, so Exodus 23 and 22. I'm sorry, starting at verse 23. Exodus 23 and 23. It says, "For my angel shall go before thee and bring thee in unto the Amorites and the Hittites and the Perizzites and the Canaanites and the Hivites and the Jebusites, and I will cut them off. Thou shalt not bow down to their gods, nor serve them, nor do after their works, but thou shalt utterly overthrow them and quite break down their images." You just mentioned the biblical text said that they're the same God. How? Mm-hmm. I would love for you to explain how the biblical text is literally telling them to destroy, break their images, and not to worship and serve them, that he's not that God, but yet you keep trying to say the biblical text is telling them that they are that God. I'll wait.
So here's the funny part about that. When we go into the Bible, right? We see him.
This was a great.
We see him say destroy Asherah. We see him say destroy Baal. We never see him say destroy El. We never see him say destroy El. In fact, we see El.
Clash of the Titans 1.0. The finals are here. It all comes down to this. Out of 16 debaters, only 2 remain standing. Some fell because they couldn't defend their arguments. Some crashed out because their antics outweighed their intellect. Others simply weren't built for the pressure of the arena. But now, the smoke is cleared. The finals face off. Pandemus, the African atheist versus Suave Boss. Before the final war of words, they meet face to face to choose the topic that will define the championship debate. $500 on the line. One winner, one name etched in Clash of the Titans history. Who has the sharper mind? Who can survive the pressure? Who will rise when the lights are brightest? This is bigger than debate. This is legacy. And for everyone who lost along the way, your chance at redemption comes when Tournament 1.2 launches. But right now, this moment belongs to the finalists. Clash of the Titans 1.0, the face-off, Saturday, May 23rd, prime time. Be there to witness history.
Are you not entertained?
Exactly, Lou. Who is Melchizedek? When Melchizedek came to Abraham, what did Melchizedek do? He blessed him in the name of who? El Elyon. A personal name. Who he trying to tell you, oh, that's a title. That's a title. Ain't no title. That's a personal name.
You done?
And so I'm gonna land my plane right here. And so again, when we go back into what the title of the debate is, he's gonna try to have to slither his way out of saying that the proto-Israelites were Canaanites, which we know they were. And if they were Canaanites, then we know they worship the god El. But see, we don't even got to do all of that because it's in their name. I land my plane with that. Go ahead.
Thank you. You see, as clear example, this man did not answer my question. It said, do not worship their gods. He just keeps saying the Canaanite god El. I'm so confused. Like, dang, is he the Canaanite god El, or is he somebody else god El? Like, make it make sense. It said, don't worship their gods, destroy their images, destroy their altars. Like, but now you want to exclude El from out of the Canaanite gods, but yet he's the Canaanite god El. It's so dumb. And you keep mentioning El Elyon, but notice when I had the verse up that mentioned El Elyon and Melchizedek, he can't read it.
Hey, Kazaa, isn't that English? Hey, Kazaa, isn't that King James version of the Bible?
Can you put up my screen real quick?
Is the King James version of the Bible different than the blue letter version that's in Hebrew?
Hey, he keep on talking about Melchizedek and El Elyon.
Yeah.
So why won't he tell you who is that entity in the text? He can't read the text to tell you who the entity is.
The entity is El Elyon. That's who the entity is. God Most High. What are you talking about?
So read the text and tell me that. Read the text and tell me that's what it says.
What do you mean read the text? You want me to read the Hebrew and say that's what it is? Can you show me right here where it does not say El Elyon?
You said El Elyon is the entity. That's who it is.
Yes. You show me in this text otherwise?
Show me that El Elyon is the actual
otherwise. You're the Hebrew linguist. Show me in this text otherwise.
Hey,
so you said so. Matter of fact, stop right there. Hold on. I can show you right here.
This how simple it is. No, you asked me a question on my term. This how simple it is. This how I know you're not ready to step into the ring. The actual the entity right here. This is who it is. This is it.
It was a great.
Ain't no It's not just her. You can't even read it. So why are you talking?
That's the Tetragrammaton. Who don't know that's the Tetragrammaton?
Hey, didn't I just ask you to read it and you didn't want to do it? So I'm gonna need you to go ahead and pipe down for us.
So who don't know that that's the
This
tetragrammaton?
man just said El Elyon is the
Who
actual.
don't know that that's the
I told him to
tetragrammaton?
read the text, because if you read the text and you say that El Elyon is the actual.
Having a name for the Lord.
It shows that you don't know how to read. You don't understand what's being said.
So then you read what does this say?
You'll find out in the debate.
No, now you like you'll find out. Now see, listen.
Crazy.
I already gave him in the beginning when he wanted me to read it. I already gave him my level of understanding the Hebrew language. I told him I understood the tetragrammaton. I told him I understood El Elyon. I told him I understood where I could see those things that in the text. You feel me? So now I'm like, all right, well, you see, you can at least see I can identify certain things. But since you say you can read all of this, then you read it. I could easily just say, all right, give me a second. Let me reconstruct this real quick. Because we do have AI now. I could just say, let me take a screenshot of this. Hey, can you reconstruct this? What this say? But what he won't do, what the reason he won't read it is because he knows who's in that text. And he know as well that it don't differentiate between those two. They're the same person in that text. He know that even when he was facing the Samka, even when he was facing King J, and this is why I don't even know why King J saying things he's saying, because King J, when he was facing you, was he not saying he was the same deity? Are you going to sit up there and say that he was saying they were different? He clearly was saying they was the same. Now, see, I could go and pull up the videos to see, because I pull up the YouTube videos where he's saying he's the same. But again, we're going to save that for the debate. But you know what, Brother A1, you touched on something, bro. I mean, if we do have any other contentions, because I could find a whole lot of contentions, right? I guarantee, just watch this. What's the proper name of God, Kazad? Is it Yahweh or Yahuwah?
I wouldn't use neither one of those pronunciations.
What pronunciation would you use?
Yahweh.
See, that's some made up stuff. Made up stuff. Here's another question for you, Kazad, that we might have contention on. Was the Exodus a historical event?
For a fact.
See that there go another debate, A1. Here go another one for you, Kazad. Was Isaac a historical person?
Yeah. Isaac? I ain't never heard nobody ask.
There you go, A1. Look, these are all debates that, just like I'm going to smash him if he take this one, I smash him in all those debates as well. Because the stuff that is coming out of his mouth, he's a typical Hebrew Israelite. That's why if we even do stick with the same debate topic, he's going to lose, because he can't go against all those answers. Those are Hebrew answers, right? And the fact that El Shaddai and Yahweh are one God, that's a Hebrew thinking. So he can't go against that.
No.
Go ahead.
Appreciate you.
But if you was to have another title, if we could get another title, what other title would you be willing to do, Kazad?
I don't know. I kind of want to smack you on this because you don't know what you're talking about.
You see, now you want to try and stay here. But he still don't realize.
Can I go?
I'm gonna land my plane right here, and you got it.
Go ahead.
He still don't realize he's on for him. See, I'm not a believer, so it don't make me know. Never mind what side I stand on. But for him, he's
smack you on this because you don't know what you're talking about.
You see, now you want to try and stay here. But he still don't realize.
Can I go?
I'm gonna land my plane right here, and you got it.
Go ahead.
He still don't realize he's on for him. See, I'm not a believer, so it don't make me know. Never mind what side I stand on. But for him, he still don't realize he's on the wrong side of this debate. Go ahead. I land my plane with that. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, thank you. So first things first, you mentioned you keep talking about the Bible and the Hebrew. So this is why, and you mentioned where your Hebrew understanding was, which is the exact point. You should not be talking about anything in the biblical text with your understanding of Hebrew. How do you not understand that? Your understanding of the biblical text in the Hebrew is so low that you should not open your mouth because you don't understand what you're reading. That's the point. Stop mentioning and talking about the biblical text when you don't understand what you're reading, because that is a very simple sentence that I put up in front of you. That is nothing more than some simple words with some suffixes, prefixes, and stuff on it. It's nothing really major in there.
So why you ain't read it?
No. You can stop interrupting. And if you, hey, humble. This is how I know you ain't watched my debates, because I actually read that sentence before. So I know you don't watch my debates. Be quiet, please. Thank you. So I appreciate it. I didn't interrupt you during your long ramble of nothing.
Man, get it in, man. Get it in. Hey, I ain't heard about none of that stuff, man. Go ahead, rock out.
Yeah. So I'm just holding back because I'm just showing you when you get in the ring how outclassed you finna be. Like, I'm just chilling. You don't understand. Ask King J when I get in the ring and I'm turned up. You not finna be. You gonna be looking real crazy. I'm actually holding back right now. I can just embarrass you in the prelim and there be no debate. I'm chilling on you right now. Hold on. I'm not done.
All right, let me know when you land your plane. My bad.
I'm not done. Then you try to talk to me about other debates and topics and stuff, bro. First of all, he's supposed to be a Egypt guy or something. He don't even really know about Egypt. We just had my brother Omar Muhammad on here. He don't know nothing about the pyramid texts and stuff. I already played the audio, bro, of me murdering him on other platforms. He don't know nothing about this stuff. His scholarship is called denial. When you put something up in front of his face, he can't deal with it. So he just like, oh no, we know this. No, we don't know that. You making it up. That's what you making up. So listen, humble. I'm gonna stick to you right here because you talked to me about is the Exodus happen. Let me ask you a very simple question, and if you can't answer it, that's how I know you're not qualified. Talk to me on Exodus debate. Prior to the Assyrian captivity, give me 2 anchor points of Egyptian chronology.
You said prior to Assyrian captivity?
By Assyrian captivity, I mean before Assyria sacked Thebes. Before Assyria comes in so you want me to give you 2 prior events that happened before Assyria come into Thebes. 2 anchor points in chronology by scholars. I'm not talking some shit that you make up and say, oh, well, we got this. No, I'm talking about 2 anchor points that scholars say these cannot be moved. These are facts in history. Go ahead.
Akhenaten starting the first monotheistic reign.
Incorrect.
And the Pyramid of Doja.
Incorrect.
And Imhotep built the first what was it, Doja or was it Khafre?
Incorrect.
I think it was Khafre. It was either Doja or Khafre. I think Doja had the step pyramid, so it wasn't Doja. It was probably Khafre. But listen, bro, I most definitely know about my Kemetic history. Well, we can go there too. We can most definitely go there too. Hold time out. You said incorrect. Me and Capone had a debate on this too. You said incorrect. We can go there too. That Akhenaten had the first monotheistic reform.
Bro, you ain't even just answer my question. Do you know what anchor point?
Hold on, time out.
Do you know what anchor point?
This is what chronology is. This is
what anchor point in chronology is.
Hold up. See, look, when I look at these debates, I look at these debates like boxing, right? And so when I was watching, I was doing my film on Kazad. I seen how he fared against I seen how he fared against Hassan Kai. I seen how he fared against King J, you know, and honestly, I seen when he fared against King J, the only issue that he had with King J is King J didn't bring that energy. But when he went up against Hassan Kai, Pitbull, my bad, Capone. But when he went against somebody that matched that energy, you see what I'm saying? Hey, look, he don't fare too well. And so, hey, I'm a younger version of that lion. So he really ain't gonna fare too well. Right? So again, he could come up here and flim-flam and talk this and talk that. And, oh yeah, well, he don't know this. And I had this in his face and he ain't know that. He did all that, but ran from everything that I addressed and everything that I stated to him. You see, this is what these guys are good at doing, right? When you put their feet to the fire and you make them test their faith, right? They jump off that shit real quick. They try to hop to something else real quick. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what they do. They don't see it, and again, this goes back to the psychological mastermind I am. See, he realized he in deep water now. He think he's gonna be able to talk his way out of it. See, after I kept repeating it a couple times, yo, you on the wrong side of this debate. He's like, okay, let me talk my way. No, you ain't talking your way out of this. Whether we stick with this debate, whether we go to the Akhenaten debate, listen, I'ma bar you in any of these debates, landslide. I promise you.
You done?
Let's get it.
Hey, I'm glad how he said I ain't fare too well against Hassan Khan. Listen to this, y'all. Hey, listen to this.
He is plural because it refers to who? The 70 sons of Yah. You said you read the Ugaritic text. Bro, stop, bro. You niggas be
So I want y'all. Hold on, listen.
get up here lying so fast, bro. You niggas be get up here lying so fast. He literally just said you ain't never seen
Hey, the same dude that was up there talking about some Asar won the debate was like, man, I don't know what he talking about there, man. I don't know. Dude, listen very closely. If you the same thing as Asar, you should run. You should run very fast. Because dude can say and make up anything in a debate. Dude was
busting over the head.
Hey, he was sitting here and convinced. He was sitting here and convince a tiger that it's a lion. No, you're not a tiger. You a lion because see when you roar.
Bust you up on them head with the sources. But listen, my thing is,
listen to this. Hold on, no, come on, bro. I didn't interrupt you, bro. I've been letting you go on these long ass rants about nothing. But listen, because this how he was busting me out. This anybody that say I lost, I want you to explain this, bro. Explain this contradiction that goes against his whole debate. Listen to this dumb stuff.
Let's go to Marcus, who you said was front. Well, before we get to him, let's go to something else Yahweh said. I forgot about this. Since Yahweh and El were originally separate deities, the question is raised about where Yahweh originated. Yahweh himself does not appear to have been a Canaanite god in origin. Remember, I just had to show you. You like, where's the Elcab? Where's the Arcadian? No, duh. You wasn't in Israel. You was in Syria. Didn't nobody read them books? They didn't want them. Yahweh himself does not appear to have been a Canaanite god in origin. For example, he does not appear in the Ugaritic pantheon list.
So you just heard him say he doesn't appear in the Ugaritic pantheon list. This is the same exact debate. Listen.
Plural, because it refers to who? The 70 sons of Yah. You said you read the Ugaritic text. The 70 sons of Yah. I'm expecting.
So this is why I keep telling you niggas love to say, oh yeah, sorry, God won. Listen, explain that contradiction right there. I'll wait. He just said that Yah is not in the Ugaritic text. Then he just turned around and said the 70 sons of Yah. You read the Ugaritic text.
So once again, hold up.
I'm almost done. I'm almost done. This is what I mean by these dudes get up here and can say anything and run their mouth. These guys and say, oh yeah, they won. And then guess what? When you play the audio back, you know that was I say on there, yo homie. You know that was King J on there, your homie. Ben Eaton that's in the chat. You'll know that was Ben Eaton up on the live stream there. When I played that audio of Saram Khan saying that dumb stuff, all of them was like, "Oh man, we don't agree with that. We ain't with that." Like, stop playing. You just saying he won because you anti-Bible.
All right, no. So here's the thing right here. Once again, y'all see how he went to the Psalm Khan thing. He ain't did. Y'all see he moving further and further and further away from these debate topics, bro. Don't let him get around. Y'all watching this. Y'all is waiting.
Hey, let's get closer to the topics. Let's lock in the topic.
But really fast. Now, hold on.
Okay.
Hold, really fast.
My bad.
But what I want to say is, right, this is why I kept repeating over as soon as I got up here. My man Hassan in the building. This is why I kept repeating when we started, right? We ain't dealing with no 70 sons of El. We ain't dealing with none of that. We dealing with, right, this L in the Bible. Matter of fact, if we want to change it up, let's do that. Let's do this.
We ain't changing. We already on the spot. We already agreed.
Hold up 1 second. Hold up 1 second. Is the L in the Bible, right, a continuation of the Canaanite god El? Yes or no?
Yep.
You done?
Yes or no? Answer that question.
You running now?
No, you see, yo, listen. This is how we smash these guys, bro. This is how we get them. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I'm on me. Go ahead. I'm on me. Go ahead. I'm on me.
He already asked me in the other live stream, is they the same God? If they're not the same God, how are they the continuation of another God? Make it make sense. You not finna change the topic. Stand on your square. You wanted to debate me on Yahweh and the Canaanite God El. I'm here. I already told you I'm not changing. We right here. That's what I want. That's what you agreed on. You finna get cooked.
Let's get
That's simple.
Let's get it. So now, all right. So now that's the topic. So now state your premise in that topic that we have.
Oh my God.
That's how this man about to run all around this.
You done?
Go ahead.
Hey, go back and look at the last live stream, me and Humble Head. He already know my point. He already know this. He's trying to play because he's scared right now. He can't read Hebrew. He doesn't know anything about the Hebrew text. Every time it's up in his face, I don't. All we doing is stepping in the ring. It's that simple. You already know my position. You said you watched the footage, right?
Okay. So now, my time.
Go ahead.
My premise in this debate, y'all know the debate title is the Canaanite God El, the same God as the biblical God Yahweh. My premise in this debate is that the Canaanite God El, and when we see El in the Bible, we can for sure know that is linking back to the Canaanite God El. That's my premise. And because we see that in the Bible, we know that the Canaanite God El and Yahweh are the same God. That's my premise. And we setting it up. And I can't wait to see what he got against that. Because mind you, he keeps saying it. I'll bring what I brought about King J. I'll bring what I brought to Asar. Please bring that. I don't want you to bring it. But if you that arrogant to bring that foolery, bro, just come agree with me, bro. But see, I keep telling y'all, I'm going to hold his feet to the fire. Not just his feet, but his faith.
She's
right?
a runner,
So
she's a track
he
star.
just realized that he's on the wrong end of this debate. Because now he got to show in his own Bible where these are separate. He was just arguing Hassan Khan down when Hassan Khan said these were separate gods, that these were the same gods. No, El is just a title for Yahweh. Now, let's see if you bring that to this debate, that El is just a god as a title of Yahweh. Let's get it.
I never seen somebody so hyped to lose in their life. I've never seen somebody so hyped to be wrong in their life, bro. This is ridiculous. So all I need you to do is just tell me who El Elyon is in Genesis 14 and 22. Is that the name of the individual or what is it? Explain that, please.
El Elyon in Genesis 14 and 22, that's a personal name. We know that's a personal name because the name El is there. Elyon just means most high. is referring to the deity El. If it was talking about Yahweh, it would have said Yahweh Elyon.
I agree with that.
What he don't understand about his own culture.
I agree with that point.
Dumb. Also, hey. Oh, I hope you bring that to the debate. Oh my God.
Let's get it. Now,
So humble, to be clear, because we are kind of the same debate. You're arguing that Yahweh and El are the same deity?
Yeah.
Because I didn't argue that point. I actually argued separate. I argued that there was no Yahweh in the land of Canaan. El is a separate deity than Yahweh. That I don't believe they are the same deity. Although when in reference later we see assimilation and synchronism, we see pantheon reduction and all of that. But that's later.
So, right? Hold on, King J. I ain't even realize you was over here talking. Let them finish their face off. Then we're gonna open the floor to everybody else.
Okay.
I want them to get their topic ironed out uninterrupted. Yeah. My bad. You slick.
Real fast.
Good looking. I appreciate you though. We gonna let
it's
you.
It's gonna take 2 seconds for me to respond to that. I just pulled up your debate just because Kazar's debate. I know you was arguing they were separate. So was Assam Ka. But the whole time you were arguing they were separate, Kazar was arguing they were the same. So now he's on the opposite side of that. Now he got to take your argument. He got to take that they're different.
So what's the topic, y'all? Y'all got it locked in?
Canaanite God El, the same as the God Yahweh in the Bible.
Put it in the chat for me.
God Yahweh.
Put it in the chat verbatim for me, so I can put it on the screen. Then we can go ahead and get the calendar up and pull up a date. And real quick, we'll go to a word from our sponsors. This will be a paid exhibition. Both of these gentlemen will be receiving $50 cash for their performance.
Let's be real for a second. Some of you claim you're the best debaters in the game, but every week you're still arguing for free. You study, you prepare, you show up, you give them viral moments, and the platform gets paid, not you. That's not competition, that's exploitation. Some leagues built their entire reputation off the backs of debaters they never intended to compensate. Clips, views, donations, super chats, and the people creating the content still walking away with nothing. Over here, we don't play that game. We are one of the only debate leagues actually paying debaters, reinvesting back into the community. Because if your arguments generate value, you deserve value. So here's the reality check. If you're really the monster you claim to be, if your research is really as sharp as you say, if you really think you could dominate any room, then prove it. And here's where the stakes are real. Warriors don't fight exhibitions forever. They fight where the prize is. So you have a choice. Stay comfortable debating for exposure, building someone else's empire, or come step into the arena where serious debaters get respect and paid. This isn't charity. This is combat. Amazing news. At Titans Debate League is now looking for interns. We are expanding our team and seeking driven individuals who are ready to make an impact. We're on the hunt for talented people to join our marketing team, and charismatic new hosts, and creative minds who can produce amazing content. If you have a positive attitude and are used to winning, because that's what we do here, then we want to hear from you. Join us and contribute to a culture of excellence and success here at Titans Debate League. Email us today, titansdebateleague@gmail.com. Looking forward to hearing from you.
Where Infinity Gauntlet is a mere toy.
And back to you, John.
Yeah, let me play something real quick. So
primary for the Elois the Yawas. I need a primary. When
So hey, he keep on talking about I'm not answering his question. Hey, bro, I already made my stance clear through the multiple conversations we had. If you don't get it by now, you don't get it. Hey, I'm still waiting for you to answer questions from like 2 months ago, my guy. Where can I get a primary for the Elois and the Yawas? Like, bro, stop acting like you don't duck every single thing I asked you, and come over and act like you ain't been ducking. You sitting up here and asking me questions that's really the answer in the debate. Because like once I actually get into that, there is no debate. I told you. So I'm truly not answering all the questions for the sake of the debate. So there can be a debate. My guy, you have never answered a single question that I've ever asked you in the history of us talking.
Bro, this guy is crazy.
So once again, can you give me a primary for the Elohist and the Yahweh, sir? The same way I asked you 2 months ago.
With
Like,
that
stop
guy,
playing with me, bro.
You see? Listen, bro. Yo, I told you it's levels to this, bro. You ain't dragging me down no path that we ain't dealing with that, bro. Stop coming here with your 70 sons of El, with your Elohist and Yahweh, all that past stuff. Bro, we dealing with are the Canaanites. There's the Canaanite God El, the same as the biblical God Yahweh. That's what we dealing with.
I
So,
know what we dealing with, bro.
all right. So now,
like I said, he
let's
can't
do
answer a
something
question.
pertaining
He
to
can't
that.
answer a question.
Do you believe? Hold on one second. Do you have any primary evidence that El Shaddai in Genesis 17:1 is a title and not a personal name?
Language itself lets you know if it's a name or a title. Thank you.
Language itself, dude. I'm glad you said that because the language it specifically shows us that it's a personal name, not a title.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm glad.
You see how easy this is?
The guy that can't read Hebrew. The guy that can't read Hebrew.
Man, listen.
The guy that can't read Hebrew, when I had the Hebrew text that had El and Elyon in it, he couldn't read it and didn't say nothing about it. Like it's ridiculous, bro. It's really ridiculous. So once again, you ain't answered anything that I asked you.
When you read the language, yeah, you're right. When you read the language let us know that if these people, right, if Yahweh would have came, I ain't about to make you, man, listen. Hey, listen, we know El Shaddai and Yahweh the same. And we know El Shaddai is the Canaanite El. How do we know this? We know this because if El Shaddai was a different deity than the Canaanite El, his name wouldn't have been El Shaddai. It would have been Yahweh Shaddai or something like that. See, where he's messing up is he's saying the whole thing is a title. No, just the Shaddai, the Kawam, right? These things are the titles. What's in the beginning is the name. So El Shaddai, El is the name. He's trying to say, oh, well, during this time, right, it was just a proper noun. Well, not back in Abraham's time, it wasn't. Because back in Abraham, because that's something else we could talk about. Back in Abraham's time, if this was just a generic name just for a regular God, then why is Abraham talking to him? Why isn't Abraham talking to Yahweh? Oh, we find out in Exodus. Hold on, I'm gonna land my plane here. We find out in Exodus that El Shaddai is Yahweh. Oh. So we find out who that El is later on. You see, man, this is too easy, bro. Too easy.
Yeah, he said we don't see Yahweh talking to Abraham. Oh my goodness, bro. This is ridiculous, man. I'm like I said, bro. I hope you bring that to the debate.
Get it.
Hey, Humble. I was gonna ask you this one question, but you ain't answered nothing all year long, bro. It's like, man, what's the point of asking you something if I ain't gonna get an answer? So I want y'all to point some, man. This man can't answer a single question. He has never answered a question, and watch how he's gonna run in the debate. I want you to. No, I'm trying. You know what? I'm not. I ain't got nothing.
Real fast, because
Hold on.
You mentioned a topic just one time for the people. You're doing all this talking and all this you can't do. Can you mention a topic one time for the people?
Bro, what? Why are you acting like people don't know what we debate? Like it's getting real. It's getting real weird right now, my guy. What you want? Why you act like we don't know what we debate?
Yo, this guy's terrible.
So hey, I appreciate you. I'm gonna sit back in. I know what I wanted to ask you because I want this audio. I want you to hear your sound clip in the debate. Are you saying El Shaddai and El Elyon refers to El in the Ugaritic text? Yes or no?
You said, am I saying El Elyon and El Shaddai is referring to El? Yes.
Okay. Nobody, please, in A1, nobody get him anything. None. Just let him step into this ring and die. I'm sick of talking to this guy. Let's get a date. Let's get a date. What day you free, bro? What day you free to take this beat?
My guy, I'm always free.
Let's get a Saturday. I'm good on Saturdays. Let's do Saturday.
What's today?
Let's go for 2 weeks.
2 weeks, got it.
Yeah, that'll be
Hey, listen, I'm Batman with prep time.
What's the 16th? That's the first. First is a weekend of the 4th.
Yeah,
the 4th or the 5th. The 5th is a Sunday. The 4th is a Saturday.
We can do the 4th.
Or the 3rd is a Friday.
I need it on a Saturday because I know for sure I'm gonna be off on that day.
Let's do Saturday the 4th.
But I'm trying to make sure April 4th. That's I should be good.
Or you want to do the week after that?
No, we should be good April 4th. We should be good April 4th.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Hold on, let me write y'all on the big boy calendar.
Hey, humble. I'm gonna just let you know what they say. What's that one movie? You know you didn't F up.
Already in hot water, bro. Listen.
You know you didn't F up, right? You know you didn't.
Already drowning.
You said El Shaddai and El Elyon refers to El in the Ugaritic text. You know you didn't.
That's not what you asked. Hey, yo.
You know you didn't.
You see these guys is not genuine for nothing. Do you see?
Hey,
all of the playback on my.
That ain't what I asked him. Don't nobody say nothing. Don't nobody say nothing.
I knew he was going to do that too. I knew he was going to do that, y'all. So the question this brother asked me was, "Hey, are you saying that when you see El Elyon and El Shaddai in the Bible that it refers to the El in the Ugaritic text?" I said yes. He said, "Okay." Then he gonna come back and say, "Now y'all see how I asked him that when you see El Shaddai and El Elyon, is that the same L in the Ugaritic?" No. I didn't. You know, because he's trying to set up. What he's trying to do is, oh well, he said El Shaddai and El Elyon is in the Ugaritic text. No, but El Shaddai and El Elyon is referring to the same L that's in the Ugaritic text, like you asked me earlier. You see, that's how I told you, bro. You gotta rise your game, bro. You can't slide that stuff past me, bro. I'm stopping it at the door. You see how you try to be slick with that, bro? Listen, you gotta cut these snakes off at the head, y'all. They're gonna keep slithering. Gotta cut them off at the head.
Real quick, so we can open up the panel. What are the rules of engagement? What are we gonna do here? You want to go with the? I mean, you can do any setup you want. Rounds. How y'all want to do it?
I mean, well, the last couple debates you've been doing it. Opening 3 minutes, first round 15 or first round 12 and
12 10-minute question and answer.
Yeah.
All right, let me pull up the rules of engagement for you gentlemen. Somewhere in here. Here we go. Wait. And then we'll open the panel up after we lock this in. Okay, so we got the title, April 4th. I'm excited.
All right, warriors. Listen up. Clash of the Titans official debate format. Rule number 1, order of speaking. The affirmative, the side advocating for the resolution, always presents first. Rule number 2, opening statements. Each debater delivers a 3-minute opening address. Rule number 3, argument rounds. There are 2 rounds per participant. Round 1, presentation of their primary case. Round 2, rebuttal of the opponent's arguments and or further development of their own position. Each round lasts 12 minutes. Rule number 4, turn order. The debater who speaks first will also close second in the rebuttal rounds, Q&A period, and final summations. Rule number 5, cross-examination. Each participant has 10 minutes to interrogate their opponent. This time belongs to the questioner. Pauses or hesitations are counted against their allotted time. If progress stalls, the moderator may intervene only to keep the exchange moving, not to address the judges or the audience. Rule number 6, closing statements. Following Q&A, each debater is granted 3 minutes for a final summation of their case. May the odds be forever in your favor.
Yeah, something like that.
Hey, can you send me the clip of that, AY?
Yeah, it's if you actually go into the short section, it's in shorts on my page.
Gotcha.
I don't know why I didn't upload to the videos, but yeah, it's in shorts. But yeah, I'll send that to you though. I'll email it to you. I actually want to take that white border off. That's bugging me. Gotta fix that. But yeah. Okay, so do we got anything like that? We got the date, we got the title. Y'all know the rules. I'm gonna play these same rules again. If y'all have any questions about it, y'all can hit me up. Oh, scorecard. Share screen. Image file. So that way you know how to prepare. I'm pretty sure you gentlemen know how to prepare for a debate, but we do have a scoring system over here. Here we go. You will be judged on performance, organization, evidence, argumentation, questioning, and conduct. We just adopted this from the Lincoln Douglas point system, so pretty standard, something a lot of people are already familiar with. Yeah, and if I'm gonna send a copy of this to both of you gentlemen along with those rules again, so everybody's on the same page, and the floor is open. Let's start with
real quick before they go. I want to play something real quick because he just lied. Listen. In a debate, are you saying El Shaddai and El Elyon refers to El in the Ugaritic text? Yes or no?
You said, am I saying El Elyon and El Shaddai?
So we all heard the question that I asked him, then we heard him answer yes. So he not finna act like he ain't just give me his answer. I told y'all he can't answer none, and when he do answer some, he gonna take it back and run. I told you it's a reason he don't.
Listen,
it's a reason he don't answer my question.
Don't even know. He just exposed himself, bro.
Hold on, humble. Hold on, humble.
Terrible.
Hold on, humble. I know you scared. It's the reason he don't answer questions. It's the reason he don't.
Yo, he terrible. Hey, yo, listen, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people on the panel outside of me and Kazad. Just sat and watched what Kazad tried to do. We heard him play the first question he had. I bet you won't play the second question he asked me. And I bet you the second question is going to say, are you saying that we can find El Shaddai and El Elyon in the Ugaritic? That's not what he just asked on that playback. That's not what he asked. On that playback, that's not what he asked. You see how I told you gotta chop him off at the head, man.
Listen, here go the whole audio.
The head.
We don't know what we debate.
He's terrible.
It's been real weird right now. What you on? Why you act like we don't know what we debate?
Hey yo.
So hey, I appreciate you. I'm gonna sit back here. I know I want to ask you because I want this audio. I want you to do a sound clip in the debate. Are you saying El Shaddai and El Elyon refers to El in the Ugaritic text? Yes or no?
You said, am I saying El Elyon and El Shaddai referring to El? Yes.
Okay. Nobody, please, in A1, nobody give him anything. No. Just let him step into this ring and die. I'm sick of talking to this guy.
Now play when you ask me the second time. Play when you ask me the second time.
No. Stop interrupting. I'm playing the whole audio. I didn't ask you anything a second time. I didn't ask you anything a second time. Yes, that's not a clip. This is right from the live. All I did was rewind it.
All right, no. Go to the part when you asked me that question.
I was playing the whole audio. Let it finish playing. I'm letting it. We gonna hear and see if I ask you something again. If I asked you it again. Let's get a Saturday. I'm good on Saturday. Let's do Saturday.
Let's go for 2 weeks.
2 weeks, got it.
That'll be
fast forward. Listen, I'm Batman with
or the 5th. The 5th is on that day. Let's do Saturday the 4th.
No, we should be good April 4th. I'm fast forwarding to let you know. That's why I'm skipping a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm just let you know. What they say, once that one movie, you know you're
already in hot water.
Here, hold on. Here. You know you're effed up, right? You know you're already drowning. You said El Shaddai and El Elyon refers to El in the Ugaritic text. You know you didn't.
That's not what you asked.
So I didn't ask you anything. Actually, all I did was repeat your statement. So no, you lied, bro. You a known liar. You a known liar.
Go back. Go back.
That's the whole audio. We just listened to the whole audio. Okay, I asked you one question and then I repeated.
I'm gonna go back and replay. Listen, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
We just listened to the whole audio.
Okay.
I asked him a question. He answered it. He know he messed up in his.
I said, yeah. Yes.
He messed up.
Yes.
I didn't ask him another question. I repeated what he said, and because he know he messed up, he tried to jump in like he always do. This is why Humble don't answer questions.
Listen, you heard me say yes. El Shaddai and El Elyon is referring to the Canaanite. You heard me say yes. What he does, right, is he tries to, where that's at in the Ugaritic? Where that's at in the Ugaritic? No, you ain't asking me, was it in the Ugaritic?
I didn't.
You said, was it referring to the L in the Ugaritic?
We all just listened to the audio, so we done. It's cool, bro. We can open up the panel. I'm chilling, bro. I'm gonna stay on the panel, but I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. Y'all can. I want brothers to throw their 2 cents in what they think gonna happen, but nobody spoil nothing from the debate, please, nobody. I'm finna massacre this brother. Like this, the Titan Debate League. Y'all finna see some real Titan work go down. Y'all finna see like the old Coliseum. It's finna be full of humble blood and brains. They didn't fed they didn't throw a sacrifice to the lion, man. It's sad.
I get it. Listen, like I said before, I'm gonna show you, bro. It's levels to this, bro. You just ain't on that level yet. It's levels to this, and you just ain't on that level yet. Listen, it sound good until we listen. What they say in boxing, it look good until you get in the ring and get punched in the face. What's your plan B? All this chirping, he doing the dancing around and all this. It sound good until we get in that ring and I'm punching him in the face. What's his plan B?
My music.
No, you wasn't. But peace to the chat. We can hear you giggling a little bit anyway. Peace to the chat. Peace to the panel.
Okay, peace to the chat. Let me come back because that was funny. All right, my bad. Real quick, another word from our sponsors. This Thursday, we have a face-off with Issa Queen at Gideon Israel, prime time. Make sure you're there. Shout out Issa Queen. She's on the panel. We're actually going to start with her, and then we'll pass it around. Any thoughts, questions, or comments on anything you've heard so far? Issa Queen, if you're there. Okay, we'll come back to her. She might be working. She's always getting it in. We had who came up first? I think it was King J, then Asar MK, and then Cut Him Up, or was Cut Him Up first? Cut Him Up. You was up here first. Come on.
King J was up earlier and then he fell out. So I
King
don't know.
J's. Let's start with you, King J.
I appreciate that. I'll deal because me and the brother Cut Him Up did have a conversation in the chat, so I'll just, if I could deal with 30 seconds to deal with that while I have the brother Asar up here with me, because he probably can, shed a little bit more light than I can, or a little bit in depth. When the brother was asking me about the Shashu of Yahweh, right? And so when I was referring to the Egyptian toponym list, right, and it's referred to as Shashu Yahweh. So this suggests to me that land, that deity was worshipped by those particular Shashu groups in that particular land, and that land became known as references as that deity. The fact that it starts off with Ta lets us know that it's a land, right? So if we look at the actual, it's encircled in like a little ring, right? That lets us know that it's a proper noun, and that it actually belongs to an actual topographical list, right? And that those people are subdued or conquered, people. So when we look at the other groups, right? The Shashu of Shir, the Shashu of Reuben, we know these are Edomite groups, Transjordan groups. In the Hajjav, you said the Gav, but it would be the Hajjav, right? Which is, in Midian. So I actually would, I'm sure you're familiar with the Kenite, right, hypothesis. So I would.
What up? What up? What up, y'all? Hold on 1 second. We're gonna get some more. We're gonna get another video up here popping off. Let's get it. Let's get it. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hey, what's going on here, bro? Hold on, y'all. I got y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. Nah, man, my man Kazad on that video was crazy. My man was making the crazy statements. Come on, bro. What's going on here? Anisha. Y'all, we are having technical difficulties with this damn video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shut it down, and we're gonna come back over here and we're gonna see what's going on with it. We're gonna try to get everything right. Meet us back here in about 15-20 minutes. Hopefully we have everything right by then. Hold on.
Let's pause the noise for a second, because if you're still here right now, you're already different. Not everyone gets this. Not everyone understands real debate, real scholarship, real intellectual smoke. But you do. This is Coliseum of Arguments. This is Titans Debate League. And what happens here doesn't survive on algorithms. It survives on the people who believe in it. When you support through Cash App, you're not just donating. You're fueling the arena. You're the reason we can bring in high-level guests. You're the reason we keep unbiased judges. You're the reason these debates stay sharp, fair, and uncompromised. This platform is built by thinkers, sustained by supporters, protected by the ones who know value when they see it. If this show has ever sharpened your mind, has ever entertained you, or has ever challenged what you thought you knew, then Cash App is how you say, keep this going. Not everyone contributes, but the ones who do, they're part of what makes this real. Coliseum of Arguments, Titans Debate League, powered by the people who get it.
My heart is bleeding in a pool of blood, I'm drowning. Yeah, my heart is bleeding in a pool